Hello, my friend.
Hi, Abram.
How are you feeling?
Great. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good.
So, today we shall talk about living without stress. Now, you might be thinking, is this really possible? Can I live without stress? Can anyone live without stress? And my answer to that is yes, it is very possible. It is probable. It will depend upon a couple of things that you will have to do to begin to eliminate the stress in your life. And it can be an easy thing to do. But first of all, let us take a look at stress. What really is stress? Stress is nothing more than a condition that builds inside of your body when you are overly emotionally involved in any one given situation or in a number of situations at one time. As you are emotionally involved and usually reacting to the given situation, stress will begin to build in your body. You might feel it. As you leave that situation, as an example, you have a certain level of stress in your body. And you go along your merry way throughout your life, and the stress level becomes normal. So you do not even know you have stress. Then along comes another situation. You react negatively, emotionally to the situation or within the situation, and stress builds a bit more. You leave that situation, move on with your life, and the level of stress builds, but it becomes again normal. You don't even know it is within you. You do not know you have stress. This repeats itself over and over again throughout the course of your lifetime. Approximately 98.5% of all people are under a great deal of stress in this, your present day. Quickly, look at all of the things taking place on your planet Earth. All of the wars, all of the killing, all of your negative news, all of that will add subconsciously and unconsciously to your stress. You really do not even have to be involved. Just hearing it or having it around you will affect you. One thing, and probably the best thing that you can do to begin to eliminate stress is when you are in a situation and maybe you find yourself reacting maybe negatively, emotionally to or within the situation. Stop reacting, stop feeling, stop thinking, and remove yourself emotionally from that situation. Become as if you are an outside individual simply watching the situation with no emotions to invest at all in that situation, because the situation means nothing to that individual. Become that individual and step out of the emotional involvement in that situation and simply observe the situation. See it, look at it, observe it. Doing that, you will begin to understand the mechanics of the situation, why it began, how it is functioning, and where it is headed to. Now, knowing that, you will be able to then not take on any stress or stress energy of or from that situation, because it will mean nothing to you. And as it means nothing to you, you can then deal with that situation in a very positive way. Every situation has a foundation. Everything is energy. Situations are energy. You can always change the foundation of any one given situation at any point in time throughout your lifetime by removing yourself emotionally and seeing it simply as it is, a simple situation. To change its foundation or its structure or its energy structure, to change it, begin imagining it in a different way. No matter if you are in the situation or at a later time thinking about the situation, imagine it in a different way. Have that situation play itself out in a different way, a positive way. This is something that is quite easy to do, and you can do it. I know you can. You have done it many times before. You can do it many times again. So this is one very good way to begin to eliminate stress in your body. Another good way is, of course, using meditation. 20 minutes a day is really all you need. Do not focus on getting rid of stress while you are meditating. You might get stressed out thinking about getting rid of the stress, and then you will have more. So what you can do is simply sit with a straight spine and do nothing. Do nothing. Think of nothing. Sit in silence. Of course you will have thoughts racing through your mind. Of course you will. You will always have thoughts racing through or across your mind. Absolutely. So the best thing you can do is let them do what they need to do. But listen to your breathing as you are sitting in silence. Listen to your breathing. Focus on your breath. Focus on the sound of your breath. Listen to your breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Listen to your breathing. This will eliminate much of those racing thoughts going through your mind. And for the 20 minutes time, simply sit still. Try not to move. And many times in meditation you will find that you have an itch. And being in meditation, the itch becomes unbearable. You have to scratch it. What you can do is either gently move and gently take care of the itch, or simply, as you are listening to your breathing, exhale the itch from you. This is all imagination. Everything is imagination. And I'm sure you can imagine many ways to do something, to do one thing, or many things, or all things. You do it anyway, all day long, every day. You imagine your reality all day long, every day, every day, every day of your lifetime. So imagine that your exhale is taking the itch away from you. It is a very simple, maybe silly thing to do, but it will work. All you have to do is to do it. Don't try, simply do it. Look at your world. Killings rapings, wars, your government, all of these things are getting to you and causing stress within you. Do they have to? No. They do not have to cause stress within you. I have said many times that it takes only one person to change the world. How about let that person be you? Change the world by changing what is within you. Thinking about all of the craziness on your planet Earth at this point in time, another good thing to do to eliminate stress is to simply stop watching, stop listening to the news. It is not truthful anyway. Your news media tells you what it wants you to hear, think, and believe. Period. Now, I realize that some people need stress in their life because it serves them. It gives them identity. If there was no stress within them or within their life, they would feel out of place. Those people will always have stress, always. Until one day, when their body becomes ill, very ill, and then they will force themselves to stop their life, not die, but stop their life, stop what they are doing, what they have been doing, take a break from life, and think about their life. And if and when they think about their life, they will realize that their illness is because of stress. It can be said that stress is the number one killer among human beings. Number one. It causes all illness within people, all illness, no matter how slight, no matter how bad the illness might be. Terminal is stress. People have terminal stress. Medications will not do the job. They will mask the illness, mask it. Think, if you had absolutely no stress in your body and in your life at this time, how would you feel? How would your life be? Let me tell you. You would feel, as you say, like $1,000,000. You would feel healthy. You would be healthy. Your life would be the way you want it to be, because you would not be fighting it. Stress tends to have you fight your life and yourself and your body and everything around you and within your reality. So think of stress as having a consciousness. Now, one more thing you can do to begin ridding yourself of stress is to imagine that the stress within you and or within your life or reality has a form. Create a form. Maybe another human being. Someone you do not know. A brand new individual, a brand new person. This will be your stress person. And what you can do is you can face to face have a conversation with that stress person, with your stress person. Ask it simply why it exists. And it will usually tell you because you want me to. Ask it then what you can do for it so it can begin reducing itself within you, your life, or your reality. And it will usually tell you, change your thinking. Quit reacting. And quit judging. Because all of those things make me what I am. I am your stress person. if you listen to that stressed person, you will begin to understand what you have been doing all of your life. You have been practicing being in stress because it has been, as you people say, pounded into your head and shoved down your throat. Stress. Everything is all about stress in your present day. It does not have to be that way. You need to make a choice first of all. Do you want stress or do you not want stress? I would bet that most of you would answer, I do not want stress. If you really, really do not want stress, then begin changing your thoughts, quit judging, quit reacting negatively, take more action in your life, more positive action in your life. Remove yourself emotionally from those situations that cause stress. Talk to your stress person. Use meditation. And this might sound like a lot of work to do, and that will cause more stress. There are ways to work. You can work with stress, or you can work with fun. I would rather work with fun, because stress is not fun. Fun frees me to do what I wish to do. It frees me to be what I want to be. If you have an illness, what you can do is begin thinking about the stress in your life. An illness does cause stress, but it does not have to. Illness was caused by stress. Your illness will cause more stress. Stress will cause more illness. Back and forth until you do something about it. If you are in illness, if you have an illness, think about it. Not emotionally, simply think about it, logically. What is my illness? How does it feel in my body? How does my body react to it? Think about it, logically. No emotion. When you begin doing that, you will begin to understand the illness, why it is, how it is, and how to begin getting rid of it. Vitamins are good, diet is very good. You might have to change your diet, but above all, change your thinking. Change how you think. Think in a new way, in a different way, in a positive way. Illness is just another of those situations, one more situation. And you can change its foundation or its structure because it is just energy. So step out of the illness emotionally. Look at it, observe it, think about it, talk to it, communicate with it. What can I do for you to allow you to simply leave my body? It will tell you. It will tell you. Living without stress can be a fun thing to do. It can be an easy thing to do. You do not need stress in your life unless, again, it serves you. If it gives you identity, then use it. If you don't want to use it, stop using it. Making a choice is like flipping the switch to turn a light on or off. It is very easy, a very easy thing to do. So make the choice to not have stress. And quit watching and listening to all of that media. They beat you down. They control you. You need to free yourself to be what you want to be how you want to be why you want to be creative. And being more creative will eliminate more stress from you and from your reality or your life. The more you can be creative, the more that will become your focus of attention. The more it becomes your focus of attention, the more it will become your intention. You will draw to you more creative energy, which will heal your body. And it will take away a lot of the stress that you find yourself under or within. Begin thinking of everything in a very simple way. When you think in a complicated way, here we go again, you cause more stress. Things do not have to be complicated. Things can be very simple, very easy. This is what life is really all about, being simple and easy. Simplify everything in your life, everything. Beginning with your thought, your thinking. Then with your emotions. They do not have to be complicated. Keep them simple, simple and pure. Of course you will have negative ones from time to time. Keep those also simple and pure. When they are simple and pure, they do no harm. So think about stress. I defined it for you. Now, maybe you would like to come up with your own definition of your stress, because stress is a very personal thing. Define it for yourself. Think of your stress. Define it for yourself. Talk to it. Ask it what you can do for it so that it can begin to leave your body, your life, your reality. No matter what you do, keep everything very, very simple. Simple works. Complicated does not work. Thank you. I love you. Enjoy your day.